All right. All right. What's going on, family? I am doing a special live show right now, ladies and gentlemen. I am doing a live review of the Black Panther movie, ladies and gentlemen. So I thank everybody for tuning in. And I'm sharing my links right now as we speak, so y'all bear with me. But I hope you have seen the Black Panther movie tonight, or I hope you've seen it this weekend. The Black Panther movie is doing real big things. I look forward to the movie becoming a $1 billion grosser. That movie is going to gross $1 billion at least. It's a hot movie. It is a hot movie. Y'all bear with me. It is a good movie, and I hope everybody has seen it already. I'm just letting everybody know on social media. You need to be following me on Instagram at Tariq Elite. Follow me on YouTube, not YouTube, but follow me on Twitter at Tariq Nasheed. But we're going to be chopping it up tonight. Real quick. And I'm still doing my show tomorrow night. I'm still doing my live live YouTube show tomorrow night. And also, y'all see the super chat. Y'all hit that super chat. Let's do it for the Melanoid Ministries tonight. All right? Hallelujah. All right, so I want to talk about the Black Panther movie. How many of you guys have seen the movie already? How many of y'all saw the movie? Okay, I'm going to give semi-spoilers, but what I'm going to do, I will give you a 20-second time to mute the stream before I give a spoiler. I'll let you know. I'll give you a heads up and just say, hey, mute the screen, mute it for like 20 seconds. Thank you, Mac Molly. Shout out to Mac Molly, my brother, hitting up that super chat. Y'all see that super chat button right there on the side. All right? And shout out to somebody who sent me this shirt. Because people, y'all send me a lot of stuff. I don't know, somebody sent me this shirt. They sent me a bunch of shirts. I get a bunch of clothes that I give to me and my co-host. And I've been wearing this shit all day, and I just realized what the hell it is. It's somebody smoking crack on the shirt. I've been wearing this shirt all day, and I was wondering why people are looking at me funny. This is a shirt with somebody smoking crack, and I don't know what the hell it means. But the shirt fits nice, all right? I just realized what this shit was. I got a crack shirt. I swear I just realized this. I was washing my face, and I'm like, what the fuck is this smoking crack on my shirt? Okay. Hold on one second. My wife is texting me some stuff. Hold on. Hold on. Yes. All right. So we're going to talk about the movie. Now, how many of y'all saw the movie? Say, you cool on Black Panther? No. We just putting more money in white hands. No. Go see the movie, man. Good movie. Very good movie. Go see the movie. Definitely go see it. What's up, Kiki Naturalista? Go see the movie. But I want y'all to peep the game, though. Because you know how we do. We get deep. We analyze stuff. Like our brother Zoe Williams says, we got to go deep. We got to go deeper. Hey, I'm not seeing that super chat being hit. There you go. We see a couple of people. That super chat button needs to be popped. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Shedrika put a $1 donation on the super chat. That's what I love. She said, I'm going to give the bare minimum, but I'm giving something, goddammit. But the movie, I know a lot of you have seen it. That movie is going to make $1 billion easily. They're looking at over $200,000 weekend. It might hit even $300,000 for the weekend. And this is a 4-day weekend, basically, for the movie because it started Thursday and, Monday's a holiday. I'm going to give semi-spoilers, but because I gotta, talk about what's popping in the movie. But I will give you a 20 seconds heads up. I'll tell you, hey, mute it for 20 seconds while I give the spoiler, all right? Now, first of all, in the movie, it was beautifully shot. The stunts are wonderful. The cast looks great. The cast looks good. The acting is good. The outfits are phenomenal. I think that it will possibly get an Oscar or an Oscar nomination for the outfits, costume design alone. Costume design, absolutely phenomenal. Um, they put a lot into it. They put a lot of detail into it. Ryan Coogler, that's the director, right? That's the brother who directed it, right? But I want you to peep game, though. Understand this. In all of these movies, especially these big budget movies that's going to go internationally, that these major corporations are putting out, you got to understand the message they're trying to ultimately give. You always got to peep that. You always got to peep the ultimate message. Now, there's some people, because I was going to, when I was on my live stream on Instagram, some people were like, hey, man, why you analyzing the movie, man? Why you going to do all that? Just watch the movie, man. Fuck all that woke shit. No, I'm not about to be a dumb Negro just watching shit just to be watching nothing and watching it and not getting any game out of it. You're supposed to get some game out of everything you watch, everything you see. You see what they're telling you and what they're not telling you. All right? You always got to peep the game. You always got to peep what's being told and what's not being told. Because we think a movie is just a movie and we don't understand what's popping, what we're watching. That happened with stuff like The Color Purple. When we watched The Color Purple back in the 80s, we saw a lot of black folks on the screen, very good black actors, and it was refreshing to see black people on the screen. But the thing is, the movie The Color Purple, that helped create a lot of anti-black male hatred in The Color Purple. Understand, when you watch The Color Purple, every black man in that movie is fucked up. And when you leave a movie theater with that in your brain, you start bringing that into the community. You understand? So movies have definitely have impacts on society and communities. So the thing is, you got to understand what's being told, what's not being told. But there's a lot of symbolisms in the movie Black Panther. One thing, the Wakanda thing. Wakanda, that was the fictional city in the movie. The fictional, I think it was a country. But when they got to Wakanda, it was this very advanced city when they went to Wakanda. And again, I'm giving you stuff that you probably already know. I'm not trying to give too many spoilers. I'm just putting some more history on it. It's a country. But when I looked at Wakanda, some of the buildings, some of the architecture there was reminiscent of Mali, the Mali Empire, like Timbuktu. So a lot of what was in that was reminiscent of what really happened in Africa to a certain degree. Not that technological advancement where they're flying saucers and all that shit, which some people argue that was in Kemet. But when you look at the Wakanda, the city, it reminded me a lot of ancient Mali, some of the architecture there. And the resources there. They had the precious metals there, which again reminded me of Mali, the Mali Empire, and Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa at one time, he was the richest man in the world. This is real life in West Africa. This is real shit. Mansa Musa was really the richest man in recorded history. So there was a lot of symbolisms as far as that. Now, they had this precious metal called vibranium. All right? They had this precious metal called vibranium. And this metal was supposed to be the hardest metal in the universe. All right? In the movie. And they used vibranium in the Black Panther suit. And Wakanda had all of this raw vibranium. And this is, they were very hesitant to trade and let the world know how much vibranium they had. All right? Vibranium, you can look at that as being symbolic of melanin, because they made a point to say that it's the most powerful substance in the universe. So that reminded me a lot of melanin. And there was another thing that reminded me of melanin too. The Black Panther character, he got his strength from this purple herb There was this purple herb that he ingested that gave him his power. So there was a lot of melanin symbolic things in there. And they were talking about kinetic energy, vibranium. Yeah, it was y'all caught that too. Y'all caught that too. Y'all got to look at the symbolisms there. Look at the melanin parallel. The suit, even the suit, the black suit. The black suit had this substance flowing in it. That's the most powerful substance in the universe. Feel that. Feel the symbolisms in that. Oh yeah, you got to get deep, man. And in the movie, they said every time his sister, who was a very smart scientist in the movie, every time anytime you strike the suit, it created kinetic energy. It was some real heavy stuff. It was some real heavy stuff, man. Dark matter, all that melanin stuff, it's in there. Understand, we got to understand symbolisms, and we got to take those symbolisms and really process them, and not just watch the movie for the stunts. The stunts and all that were great. And I loved the sister's character in the movie. I absolutely loved her. I was like, man, I hope they don't make her no bed wench, and they didn't make her a bed wench, which I was good. I was glad. I was like, man, if they make this sister a bed wench, I'm walking out this motherfucker and going to watch Jumanji. But they did make her a bed wench, and I love that. But understand, you got to understand the symbolism, because look, there's a reason why people in the dominant society are hating on this movie. You got a lot of white supremacists hating on this movie, because anything with black people seeming like they're self-sufficient, even if it's in a fictional movie, they go on alert. Do you know down there in Mississippi, and I posted this on Instagram and on Twitter, down there in Mississippi, you had these alt-right religious groups outside of a theater protesting. And they don't even know what they were protesting. They were basically out there talking about watching movie is a sin and all this. So now watching a movie is a sin because it's Black Panther. These white supremacists hiding their hatred behind religion, behind Christianity. This was down in Mississippi. You understand? But yeah, Roy, you got that. Wakanda definitely reminded us of Mansa Musa and the Mali Empire. Definitely. Definitely. And going back to the precious metal of vibranium, in the Marvel comic series, vibranium is used for Captain America's shield. You dig? For those who are into the comic book thing. This metal that comes from Africa. And there's a symbolism there too. There's a symbolism there. Because Captain America, which represents white America, because Captain America was created, in the 1940s, right around World War II? So it was representative of white American power. And Captain America's only strength is really his shield. And that represents America. Captain America and that shield, which is his only strength, which is his weapon, which is his defense. And defense is something that America is founded on. Most of our money goes into defense. So America's strength comes from black people. Their strength comes from Africa. Literally and figuratively. The wealth of America comes from African labor. So there's a real symbolism there. You got to understand the messages that's being used. Captain America's shield comes from Africa, comes from metal in Africa, and that's his strength. Resources from Africa is his strength, and that's the truth about America in general. The resources from Africa is the strength of America. Y'all better understand the game that's in these movies. But when you watch Black Panther, learn the game from the Killmonger character. That's Michael B. Jordan. Brother did a great job in this movie. This brother, the character, was spitting some real shit in this movie. That's the real hero as far as I'm concerned. I'm getting deep with this. We got to get deep with it. But Killmonger, that was the nemesis of Black Panther. and I don't want to tell too many, I don't want to give too much stuff away, but I'm just talking about his character. His character, he comes from Oakland, feel this, and the Killmonger character was a black radical. Killmonger was a black radical. He understood systematic white supremacy, the Killmonger character. He was spitting some real shit. He understood systematic racism. So he was the black American radical. And there was a reason why they had him up in Oakland. In the comic book, from what I understand, they had the Killmonger character, they had him living in Harlem. So they definitely have them in places that's distinctively black. And when they showed the Killmonger character growing up, they were up in Oakland. They playing Too Short. They in the hood playing ball. So they made him distinctively an African American, a black American. They wanted to emphasize on that. But he was spitting some real game about real black empowerment in that movie. And the thing is, the message with the Killmonger character was, he's telling the truth about global racism and systematic racism. Yeah, he's telling the truth, and the audience can relate to the truth that he's saying. But the problem is, he's too filled with anger. That's the message they were trying to say. He was too filled with anger. Yes, he's been wrong. Yes, he understands racism, but he's blinded by anger, and he's no better than his oppressors. That was the message they kept trying to relay about the Killmonger character. You dig? And I want y'all to really understand something in this movie. The Black Panther character, T'Challa, that was the main character. T'Challa, and I want y'all to peep this, T'Challa did not kill any white people in the movie. Some of y'all might not have picked up on that. The T'Challa character did not kill any white people in the movie. Now, early in the beginning of the movie, there was this Boko Haram type of group that the Black Panther beat the shit out of. But the Black Panther character did not kill any white people in that movie. Don't miss that. Don't miss that. No, forget about this. This ain't no spoilers. This ain't no spoilers. I'm just telling you. But T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman, yeah, he didn't kill any white people. Now, Killmonger did. Killmonger killed white people in the movie. He killed a few of them. You dig? But the Black Panther didn't kill any white people. Now, his female bodyguards, those women who are reminiscent of the Dahomey Amazon women warriors, and that's who they were patterned after. Those women were badass in that movie. Lupita, the sister from The Walking Dead. Oh, the sisters were badass in that movie. The sisters were badass in that movie. The sisters did a lot of the fighting. But Black Panther didn't kill any white people in that movie. The white villain, one of the white villains, was killed by Killmonger. You dig? Don't miss that. So they're showing him, Killmonger, he's killing white villains and killing white people in the movie and shooting white people, the whole nine. The Black Panther didn't do all that. The most the Black Panther did, he tore up cars. He jumped on cars and he tore up vehicles with a couple of white villains in them, but we don't know if they died or not. But don't miss that. The thing is, what T'Challa reminded me of Obama. Somebody said I'm reaching. Well, I'm going to reach then. The reach is real. T'Challa was Barack Obama. T'Challa represented Martin Luther King, and a step further, he represented Obama. Now, Killmonger represented Malcolm X. He was a black radical. He was like, look, man, we dealing with this racism. We got to deal with it with force, man. We got to deal with it by any means necessary. Man, we got to rise up. We got to use our resources against them. We got to do what they doing to us. We got to do it to them. And T'Challa was on some Obama shit. T'Challa was Obama and Lupita was Michelle. And the whole message was of the movie, when they go low, we go high. It was that was the ultimate message in the movie. You dig? But the cast was majority black. Doesn't matter. The cast was majority black, but Killmonger sure killed a lot of white people in the movie. They found some white people for Killmonger to kill. You dig? They found people for Killmonger to kill. And there was a reason. They wanted to show, okay, he's killing white people, but he's the bad, angry Negro. This is not the Negro you want to be. Yes, Killmonger understands racism. He's going out here killing these white people, and he's just as bad as them if he's going to do that. See, look at the message that's being told. I mean, don't just be thrown off by the bells and whistles and the stunts and all that good stuff. And peep this. Spoiler alert. Y'all count to 20, because I'm going to give a little spoiler here. Count to 20, I'm going to give a spoiler. Go. In the one scene where Black Panther was supposed to kill a white person, he was supposed to kill Claw. He was about to kill him. The Black Panther was about to kill Claw. The sisters was like, no, don't you do that. The world is watching you. So he didn't kill him. So he took the high road. So I'm like, oh, okay, I see what this is. Okay, this nigga's Obama. Okay. All right. Yeah, they want some, the world is watching. Basically, when they go low, we go high. Okay, all right. But the Black Panther was on almost some non-violent shit to a certain degree. I mean, I swear, he was basically Obama. You dig? Obama was from Africa. Obama's family from Africa. You dig? Obama really didn't want to do anything for black Americans. T'Challa didn't either until later on at the end of the movie, but he didn't really punish any white people. That's Obama like a mug. Nigga, the Black Panther was Obama, man. And I'm surprised Sasha and Malaya didn't come on out. You dig? Whereas his sister kind of looked like Obama's daughters a little bit, the sisters. But the Killmonger character, he was the Black American rebel. You dig? He was the Black American rebel that Africans are told don't associate with them. Because that was another message there. That was another message. Well, all you people in Africa, you might want to be skeptical about reaching out to African Americans, because there was that dichotomy there too. The Black Americans and the Black Africans. The message was, even though the Black Americans came from where you are, they're filled with so much hate, they'll come into your society and ruin it with their hate. You understand? It was they kind of threw that message in a little bit. So you got to peep all this stuff. I'm not taking anything away from the movie, but you got to understand the messages that were being thrown out there. And there was something else that was very interesting. Another spoiler alert, all right? This is another spoiler alert. All right, count to 20, go. And mute it, count to 20, spoiler. Mute for 20 seconds, go. Michael B. Jordan's character, Killmonger, did y'all see the scene where his girlfriend, they were on some Bonnie and Clyde shit. His Black American girlfriend was rocking with him. She was helping him out, doing that thing. They want some Bonnie and Clyde shit. And the Claw character had his girlfriend hostage. And the Killmonger character sacrificed his girlfriend and killed her. And that was very significant. That was a message to sisters to a certain degree. Like, hey, the black man is so filled with hatred, he'll sacrifice you too. You understand? I thought that was very significant to show how he did his girl, and she was a rider. You got to watch these messages. Watch these messages that's going out there like that. Silent Storm, you said I didn't understand the movie. Are you trolling, or do you have something significant to bring to the table? Because I'm trying to break down what I saw, and that's very significant. Certain things in the movie, we got to be real, and we got to peep it out. But the thing is, the Killmonger character was basically like the spook who sat by the door. He was, I think he worked for the CIA. He studied their tactics, and he, even in the movie, he said, look, I study these oppressors. I study these colonizers. And we can use their tactics against them. Very, very significant. Because the white supremacists in America, they've always had to keep a close eye on us and keep us on a short leash, because we know them better than any other group. Black Americans, we've worked in the military. We fought in every single one of their wars. So we know a lot of their tactics that they use on the world. And those tactics can be used against them. So you got to understand the game that's being put out in that movie. And he was saying, hey, man, we can use this shit against them. And the Obama Black Panther was like, no, we cannot do that. No, that is not who we are. It was that let's take the high road thing. It was that let's take the high road thing. Let's not be like our oppressors. That was the whole message. Don't be an angry Negro. Let's not fight hate with hate. You dig? That was the whole message of the movie. Let's not fight hate with hate. Let's take the high road. You understand? But you got to be careful what you watch now. You got to be careful about what you watch. Yeah, T'Challa, they were killing Wakandans, yeah. But one thing we got to understand about movies like this, you got to understand when there's time of social unrest, when there's times of heightened racial tension, you know, a lot of times they will throw a bone to us in the movie industry so we can live vicariously through movies. You understand? So this is why let's not get too pacified. Because I love the movie. The movie was great. I thought it was visually stunning. It was great. But just I see the messages that were being put in there, and you got to learn how to reverse it. You got to learn how to reverse it. You got to be like, okay, I'm going to look at the Killmonger's character, and that's the low-key hero of the movie, as far as I'm concerned. But the thing is, in the 1960s, right after the Civil Rights Movement, understand there was a lot of racial tension. There was riots all over the place. And one thing they would do to pacify black people, they started to promote the blaxploitation movie era, because they were giving black people what they wanted vicariously through movies. You understand? I love this movie. I love the blaxploitation movies. But understand, during the 1970s, they were giving black people what they wanted on film. And that pacified black people. See, we can't just settle for that. Like in the 1970s, when they started doing the blaxploitation movies, all of those movies in the early 70s was, we're going to get whitey. It was that thing. So it was revenge. All of those movies had a revenge theme. All of those movies had that revenge theme. It was the black men and the black women. They were getting money. They would get money on the streets. They were hustlers, drug dealers, pimps. They were getting money, so they were getting something that they weren't getting before. They were getting access to white people sexually. That's why in all of those early blaxploitation movies, they always had interracial sex scenes. They always had those interracial sex scenes in those early 70s movies. Interracial sex, all the drugs you wanted. They were getting high, snorting cocaine, driving Cadillacs, living in pimped out apartments. You dig? And black people were like, oh shit, right on. So you go to the movies, live vicariously through that, and that pacified you. So you're like, look, instead of me trying to get this stuff in real life, I just go look at the movies, and the movies, I'm satisfied. So same thing with this. We shouldn't let this pacify us, because this will, a lot of black folks, I've seen people say stuff like, oh man, this movie, man, I love to thank Marvel Comics. Thank you, Marvel Comics. You see me, you recognize me. It's all right, don't substitute a great movie for real tangibles and resources and power that we need. You understand? Don't let it pacify you. Very good movie. Understand the game in it, though. Understand the game. But great movie, though. Absolutely good movie. Y'all need to go see the movie and peep out the real messages that's being told in the movie, but reverse it. Understand that the main character is Barack Obama, and they're pacifying you. Don't let them. You better look at that Killmonger character. That's the character that you need to peep out. He was the one saying some real shit. I'm telling you, go see that movie and peep out what Killmonger was saying. Killmonger was saying the realest shit ever on a big movie screen from a major studio, as far as I'm concerned. But the thing is, they tried to make him the bad guy in the movie. Even in the movie, he said, look, man, I was about to give a spoiler. I ain't gonna say that. No, I'm not gonna give a spoiler. I'm not gonna give that. But go see it. I don't want to give no more spoilers. But go see the movie. Killmonger was the dude. All right, and that's pretty much it for my review. Y'all put some on the super chat right now. Y'all put some on the Melanoid Ministries. Put some on the super chat right now. And also, you don't forget, we're doing a music video out here in LA. If you're in LA, we're doing a music video. Let's get down with that. Email me at info@tariqelite.com. info@tariqelite.com. If you're in LA, want to be in the music video we're doing this Monday, y'all holla at me. Somebody said the movie's about pride and heritage. No, it's not. It's about a fictional place. It's not about pride and heritage. I mean, I think it's beautiful that people are wearing their dashikis to the movies and all that. But the only thing I don't like is people doing it because white mommy and white daddy gave them permission. That's the thing. That's the only thing I'm funny style about, because, see, we have to wait. Black folks have to wait until we get a green light from white mommy and white daddy before we start doing stuff in large numbers. Now that white people say it's okay to wear dashikis and African clothes, because we're going to put a big motion picture out here with a big budget, now all of a sudden black people see what a damn dashiki is. All right, let's stop it. We got to stop waiting on permission from the dominant society. We got to get off that. You dig? We got to get off that. Should have been doing that way before that, by the way. But again, the movie industry, they saw that these movies that give talk about black empowerment, which that movie was illusionary black empowerment, because it was really black pacification in Black Panther, if we want to be real, because the person talking about black empowerment was the villain. But the movie ultimately was about black pacification. Once you understand that, you can enjoy it. You can pick out the messages that they're trying to slide your way and just kind of throw that out the window. You dig? But we don't need permission to be all about empowerment, because these movies tell us, take the moral high road. Yeah, I know you've been oppressed. I know that you've been done wrong. But don't be like the colonizers. Don't be like them. Take the high road. Damn that moral high road bullshit. You better listen to that Killmonger character. He was spitting some real game. Damn that morality thing. You want to maintain your power or gain power? You got to do the golden rule. Do unto others as they have done unto you. You dig? Yeah, there's a lot of trolls in here, but don't trip. Don't need triple that. I'm almost done. But go to 1804movie.com to get the movie 1804. Go to hiddencolorsfilm.com to get Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3, and 4. As a matter of fact, look down there, right there under Tariq Radio in the description. And everybody, y'all hit the subscribe button. Are y'all subscribing right now? Everybody, you need to be subscribing. Go to hiddencolorsfilm.com, 1804movie.com. Subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to holler at you guys tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, for my regular show, my regular live broadcast on Sunday night. All right, so I will holler at you guys tomorrow. Y'all be good.